Alright, boys, I'm coming at you from a hot car in a parking lot, and I'm gonna tell you that you should go to the gym. Look, I just got out of a nice pull day. Push, pull, legs. So far, that seems like that's all you need. I'm on, like, the first week of doing this. There's people walking by my car and hearing me talk. It's embarrassing, okay? It's embarrassing. But there's a lot of things that are embarrassing, so we're gonna fight through it, because I'm filled with endorphins right now. I feel so accomplished. My shoulders are like bulging right now. It is a good feeling. And I'm in the gym parking lot right now. I just got out. I was in there for maybe an hour. So for 1 hour of my day, and I live kind of far, so maybe in total a trip to the gym, lift, and go back could be like 2 hours, and I think that's probably how it is for a lot of people if you don't live right next to the gym, and then it's harder to do. But that's still only 2 hours. You've got probably 16 hours of your day, and if you got a physical job, you're gonna be beat by the end of the day and whatever, but you can force yourself to go. And if you're in there, you go to the gym for an hour, it takes 2 hours out of your day, and you feel so good. Like, when I'm in the middle of lifting and when I'm done lifting, I feel better than any other time. Like, there's nothing else that I found in the world that makes me feel like this. Like, you go in, you get out all of that energy, you feel accomplished, you're working on yourself, you're doing a good thing, it's healthy, you're doing your body good, you're doing your mind good, and it feels good. Every part of it feels good. Even if you're awkward and you don't like talking to people and you just want to like look at the floor and avoid everyone at the gym, you're gonna have such an improvement in your outlook, in your lifestyle, and everything if you start not even just going to the gym. If, like, I'm not on a diet or anything, but I'm trying to make like good food decisions, and that also just a little thing that helps. Like, there's so many little things that help immensely that you can just stack and stack until you have this big, like, self-improvement ball that you're pushing up the hill, like that Greek dude. And you never reach the top of the hill, but you get stronger the further up you go, and it feels better. Like, I don't remember what that dude's name is. I'll put the picture, the rolling ball guy. People looked up to him because he was out there working. You should be out there You should be out there working. You should be out there working. Put the work in. Even if it's just a little bit. You don't have to put that much, and you still get all these endorphins. Like, I had a warm up, a little cool down. I was lifting for maybe 40 minutes, and I'm just totally gassed. Like, my arms are dead right now. But it's such an intense, like, hype, just overall good feeling. And it's just there waiting for you. Like, this gym I go to is like $50 a month. Like, maybe that's a lot, but if you're going there 3 times a week and you factor that in a month, you're going 12 times for $50. It's like maybe $3 or $4 every time you want to go lift weights for an hour. And if you keep yourself to a schedule, and if you're even more strict than that, and if you keep yourself to a schedule and you're even more strict than that, it's like, the cost of going to the gym is not anything. And then you factor your time, like, it's not time that you're losing, especially if you're, like, efficient. If you go, like, I usually go with a group of people, and then maybe you'll be there for, like, a couple hours, maybe an hour and a half. But it still doesn't take that long. You just, you rest during everyone else's sets, and then you just keep the train moving. And, dude, I cannot stress enough how good going to the gym feels. Not even just going to the gym, even if you do it at home. It's just, for me, it's easier to do it if I physically go somewhere. It's just easier to make it work. But oh my God, the amount of hype and just pure life energy that you get when you leave is amazing. Like, I feel like Joe Rogan, like, everything he says is true when I leave the gym. Where she's like, oh man, it's like, you have to go in there. When you don't go, you feel like garbage. Like, Joe's right, okay? Go listen to Joe Rogan. Listen to what he has to say about fitness, because he's right. He knows what he's talking about. He doesn't know what he's talking about on everything, but when it comes to that, he does know. Because, like, I threw out my back a couple months ago. I couldn't pick up a weight for, like, over a month. And then I was just stuck doing bodyweight stuff. And it crushed me. I was destroyed because I couldn't work. And it was like, I feel like you have a certain amount of, like, purpose, like, life purpose energy that you have in the day, and if you don't spend that, it, like, eats away at you. Like, you're supposed to go spend that energy. You're supposed to go do something with it. You're supposed to be being productive. You're supposed to be making money. You're supposed to be improving yourself. And if you don't use that energy and you just let it sit, it will destroy you, because you just build it up until you melt down. Okay, I got interrupted there. Here's part 2. So I was talking about, like, expending your energy towards improvement, which is what you want to do because it feels good. And at the end of the day, you get to say, like, if you complete a big job or if you do some big thing, you get a certain level of, like, accomplishment feeling. And you get that same feeling from spending an hour just working out. And it makes you feel good. It makes you feel confident, and you want to go out and do more during the day. And so if this good feeling is just sitting there waiting for you, and you're able to just get it, and you spend an hour and you feel good, you leave and you feel good, you get to a point where you're like, why don't I just feel like this every day? If I just work hard, expend my purpose, do my best at just throwing myself at everything I'm doing, you will get that same feeling, and you get that every day. Like, you're gonna have ups and downs, but, like, there's a lot of unnecessary down periods and, like, getting stuck in a spiral that people don't need. You can mitigate so much of that and only feel like there's, like, a certain amount of pain and sadness that you have to feel, but you don't have to feel it all. You don't have to make things any worse for yourself than they are. You just have to keep taking steps in the right direction, and maybe you'll get somewhere. I don't know where this will lead me, but I'm definitely, like, when I'm in a period of my life where I'm working out a lot and I'm eating good and I'm talking to people and going out, I feel good. I'm making money. I'm driving a car. Like, there's so much good stuff happening that, like, you don't really need to get bogged down by all, like, the bad stuff, like politics and conspiracy theories and everything you can get into that will just crush you. And, like, it's probably important to know about that stuff, but you don't have to know. Like, that doesn't need to be all your energy. You can go spend your energy on something good, and you feel good for doing it. You feel proud of yourself. It's just what you need to do. Like, I think as a man, you need to go to the gym. It's just what you got to do.